Hello everybody and welcome to today's handwriting lesson, and today we are going to be first of all joining the letter I into the letter D. Okay, so
it's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, so I, what kind of size are we looking at here, Mr.
I goes, well, it's the grass,
Yep.
goes halfway up the line with the dot just above.
Yep, fantastic. And D?
D, well, the circle bit is the grass with
Yep.
the up bit, the ascender going up to the top of the line, up
Yep.
into the sky.
Absolutely.
And
the other
D
thing
is
about-
obviously, you have to start
Yeah.
halfway up, go round, up and down.
You're right, Mr. Fenn, and that's really important because the way we do the letter D, okay, makes the join slightly different to other ones we've looked at. And we did kind of have a go at this a little bit with some words yesterday. But D, as Mr. Fenn rightly says, you start here and go this way round and then up. You go anti-clockwise, okay? What I mean is if you're right-handed, I'm going here back on myself, aren't I? Like, I start there and I go back on myself. That makes the join slightly more challenging, okay? So I'm going to do it nice and big. I do my I, and then I do the diagonal join like that, but then I have to go back on myself like that, up to the top, down to the bottom like that. All right? Does that make sense, Mr. Fenn? It's more challenging because I do this diagonal bit and then go back on myself. And the diagonal bit kind of merges into the what you call the bubble bit on the D.
Yeah. And I'm noticing there, like, that bit is not quite touching that bit.
Yeah.
Which in the book is, but I'm just saying, like, when we, like, it's kind of, ideally they should be touching, but it's okay. It shows you're doing the letter correctly.
Yeah,
like it's
absolutely.
It's not a big deal.
So I, like that, into the D, back down again. There we go. So the diagonal join kind of merges in with the loopy bit of the letter.
Yeah,
okay. So I'm going to do it on normal size lines. So halfway for the I, then my diagonal join, and then I'm going round for the D, up to the top, down to the bottom, and dot the I. Okay. Only way of doing this join is, as Mr. Fenn rightly said, is doing the D correctly. Okay, if you're starting the D from the wrong place, you won't be able to do this join. Okay, so have a go at I into D, please. Hit pause now. Okay, so next we're going to stay with the letter I, but this time we're going to join it to the letter G. Mr. Fenn, what kind of letter is the letter G? Whereabouts on my lines is it going to go?
The bubble bit is the grass, so that goes halfway up the line with the tail bit. The descender goes into the soil.
Absolutely right. Okay. This one, it was round the girl's face, down her hair, give it a curl like that. All right. And it's the same anti-clockwise motion when we're doing the letter G. Okay, we curl back around this way. So the join itself, we're going to go back over. All right. It's probably better if I just show you. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so letter I, and then we go into the join like that, and down, give it a curl. Okay? Do you want to have a go, Mr. Fenn?
Yeah, I'm desperate. Right. I, G, and I've got the I and the bubble bit on the G is the same size.
Absolutely. Okay, so on normal lines then, the I about halfway, go down, then into the diagonal line, but then go back on yourself, round, and dot the I at the end. Okay? Just like that. So have a go at that. Hit pause, please. Okay, let's do some words, Mr. Fenn.
Okay.
First up, we're going to do did. All right?
Yeah.
Now, did, what letters would you join? Do you think we could have a go at all of those letters?
Yeah.
Yeah, we absolutely could.
Yeah.
So let's do did, and we're going to join up the whole word, okay? So D, we start with the D, up to the top, then we go down to the bottom, diagonal join into the I, then the join we've looked at, go back on ourselves, up round to the top, down to the bottom again, and dot the I. Would you like to have a go at that one?
Yeah.
I've noticed I did it again, didn't quite get to touch
but,
it.
you know, it just shows.
But that's, you know,
it,
you still
do
know
you know
it's a
what it
D,
does?
don't you?
It proves that you're not doing that,
yeah, that's
which
not
we
how you
do
letters.
see from time
Yeah,
to time, or you're not
absolutely.
doing something like. How's it even go?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Right. Did. Okay. D, bubble bit up to the top, into my I, trying to make it the same size as the bubble on the D.
Perfect. Okay, so have a go at the word did if you'd like to. Join up all three of those letters. You should be able to, really. We've looked at that kind of join before. Hit pause now and off you go. Okay, next up we are going to do the word big. Okay, big.
Okay, it's fine.
So-
I was expecting dig.
Are you expecting
I've
dig?
just watched
No.
a film called The Dig and it was very
Yeah.
good. About Sutton Hoo. So
Let's go with dig.
dig,
I like
yeah,
that.
if you
Yeah,
want.
let's go with dig. Because I'll tell you what, we haven't really looked at joining a B yet. So I'm not going to go with big. I'm going to go with, yeah, I like that.
We could do B. It's not that hard.
No, I want to join up the whole word, Mr. Fenn. I've got into joining up the whole word now. So I'm going to do dig. Let's do dig.
Okay.
So, D, into the I, into the G. And go back and dot the I. Your turn, Mr. Fenn.
Okay. Bubble bit halfway up.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Dig.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the word is dig. Hit pause now and off you go.
Now's probably a good time to look. If you've done a line of the word dig, like really look, like you want to get that bubble bit, that I, that bubble bit, the same size.
Absolutely
If you
right.
can, yeah.
Okay, right, last bit. Just a couple more words you could have a go at. Okay, so one word you could have a go at is the word skid. Now, I'm not going to join the S, Mr. Fenn, because
Okay.
that's going to be its own separate thing. So I'm just going to do the letter S and then K. Now, actually, K, not that hard to join if you form it like this, because you then go to the bottom and then it's a diagonal
Yeah.
join. Then I into the D, like that. Okay, so skid, and I've not joined the S, but I've joined the K, the I, and the D. Okay. Another word you might want to have a go at is the word twig. Right?
Yeah.
So T. I'm not going to join up these first two. W, and then I into G. Go back and dot the I. Okay. So those are a couple of other words you might want to have a go at. Big as well. But yeah, those are just to help you practice those joins. Hopefully you've got on well with this join though today. So thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.